Hello YouTube, Jeff Steele here. Today's video topic is on how to determine if your woman, your girlfriend, or your wife, or soon to be thereof, is of quality, high quality. Watch this video to the end so you can find out 4 ways you can easily test to see if the woman you're interested in is of high quality. Number 1 is pictures. When you go on a date, when you go on a picnic, wherever you may be, if you're in a situation where pictures are going to be taken, if she only wants you to take pictures of her, or if she is only taking pictures of herself, that is an absolute red flag. Now, if she wants to take 1, 2, maybe 3 pictures of herself, or have you take a picture of her, that's reasonable. But 90% of the pictures, what you want to look for is you want her to be wanting to take pictures of you and her together. Take a picture with me. Get so-and-so to hold the camera. You want to make sure that 90% of her photo requests, she wants a picture of you and her together in the same frame. Like I said, there are exceptions. Maybe 10% of the photos are going to be just of her, or you might be taking pictures of her, somebody else might be taking a picture, or she might be just taking a selfie. But you want to make sure when she is wanting to take a picture, or someone else to take a picture of her, or if it's a selfie, that 90% of the time, so 9 times out of 10, you want the picture request to be of her wanting a picture of you and her together. You and her both in the same frame of the picture. Very, very important there. Women love taking pictures of themselves, but it's a pretty awesome sign that if over 90% of the pictures, she wants to be in the picture with you. Super important. Next is money. Now, as a male, we have the burden of performance when it comes to earning and money and being a good provider. That's just how it is. It's been that way since the dawn of time. It's not going to change. Today's world, women might say, well, I want to be the breadwinner. I want you to be the stay-at-home dad. They might consciously say that, and that might work for a short period of time. That is not reality. They don't usually on a long-term basis respect a man who is not the breadwinner. They might do it in a short-term period, short period of time. That's just not sustainable. So anyways, we want to be the breadwinners. But a way you can test her with money is, for example, you go to a park. Say there's a $5 cash fee to pay for a parking pass while you go hike a trail. You might not have any cash on you. Now, she knows you have money, but you might not just have any cash on you at that point in time. And so you might say, hey, I don't have any cash on me. I'll need to borrow $5 from you, or $2, whatever it may be. Now, you only need to do this if you know for a fact she has cash. If you know she has cash and you ask this question, it should be instant compliance. She shouldn't bat an eye, take the money out of her purse. Here you go. You go take care of business, put the money in the envelope, do what you need to do. Very awesome test there. Or if you go out to dinner, now I'm not saying you want your woman to pay for dinner, but what is a great sign is if she is trying to pay, if she is going over and beyond to try to pay, almost fighting you in some situations to give the server her credit card instead of you giving your card. That's an awesome sign. Super awesome. Next would be a sticky type situation. So let's say you pull up to a restaurant. It's a super busy restaurant Friday night, people everywhere, and they only have valet parking. And you pull up, and let's say you don't want to valet park the car, you want to go park the car yourself, and you say, Hey, honey, doll, can you run into the restaurant, put her name on the list? I'm going to go park the car. I'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes. She shouldn't be in fear of that situation. She should get out of the car immediately, go and take care of business. Shouldn't bat an eye. So you can go take care of business. I've seen a lot of situations where women, I don't know if they're too shy to do that, or I'm not sure what the reason is behind it, but it just makes life a lot easier in situations like that where on the spring of a moment, there's a lot of people, kind of a chaotic situation. Hey, go take care of this for me real quick. It would really help us out, streamline the night. That's an awesome sign. If your lady says, I got it, jumps out of the car, goes out, takes care of the business, puts your name on the list, that's a great sign there. That you have a strong woman that respects a request from you. And next would be compliance or agreeable in nature. For example, when you ask your lady, your woman to do something for you, and she listens, she acknowledges it, and takes care of what you wanted after the first request. You don't have to repeatedly ask her to do something. So for example, say you need to have a pest control situation taken care of at your home. And you say, hey, I need you to call the pest control company, have them come out, inspect this. I'm busy with work this week. Can you take care of that for me? I'd really appreciate it. And a quality woman will acknowledge what you said, will listen, realize its importance. Even if it's not as important to her, she realizes, hey, this is important to him. He asked me to do this. I'm going to take care of business. She will immediately listen the first time, get it, take care of business. A low quality woman, you might have to ask her that same thing 5 or 10 times. It's like it goes in one ear and out the other. It just completely disregards it. Or for example, they ask you to go to such and such's house for a party. Hey, so-and-so is having a birthday party this Sunday. I'd really like to go, and I would like for you to go with me. You look at your calendar and say, there's just no way I can do it. Or if I do it, I'm going to be super pressurized and I won't even have a good time if I even am able to make it. And you just tell her straight up, look, I've looked at my schedule. I'm not going to be able to make it. You go have a good time. I'm just not going to be able to make it. She'll acknowledge that answer immediately and say, okay, he can't go. Understand. A low quality woman will continue to pry you and ask you as if the first no was a maybe or a might or a maybe. I mean, it's almost, they take the no as an opening for a debate or an argument. When a quality woman will say, okay, he said no, that's the end of it. There's nothing else to talk about. So just a few things to look at, and overall speaking, that's 4 things you can use as a test for a quality woman. Just understand that in any relationship, doesn't matter in this world, in this universe. There is a dom and there is a sub. There's a type A and a type B. This doesn't matter the relationship. There has to be that for a sustainable relationship to exist. If you have 2 type A's or 2 type B's, it might work in a very short term. It'll be a very short, bumpy road, but it will not be a long-term success. Absolutely will not be. And it's only natural in this world. That's just how it is, overall speaking. I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. Tap the thumbs up icon if you enjoyed it, if you found some value from this. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. We're going to keep them flowing. Have a great day.